The story of Bombareh Torro. In a distant, lush land beside a roaring river and tall trees, there existed a village named Desful. This village was famous for its natural beauty and legendary tales. One such tale was about a mysterious entity called Bombareh Torro, a jinn who would visit people's homes on dark nights and enchanting dusks, disguising himself as friends and acquaintances. Chapter 1: The Beginning. On a hot summer day, a young man named Ali lived in Desful. Ali was a kind-hearted and gentle soul who worked in his father's orchard. His thoughts often wandered to a girl named Sarah, who had sparkling eyes and a kind heart. They had grown up together, and their bond had blossomed into a deep love. However, family troubles and societal pressures kept them apart. One evening, as Ali sat alone in his home gazing at the bright stars, he was startled when the door creaked open. He turned to see a beautiful and mysterious figure dressed elegantly with a familiar face entering. It was none other than Bombareh Torro. Chapter 2: Deception and Friendship. Bombareh Torro greeted Ali with a melodious voice. "How are you, my dear Ali?" Recognizing him as an old friend, Ali felt a surge of joy and welcomed him warmly. Bombareh Torro approached Ali with affection and continued, "Why are you sitting alone? Let's go for a walk and enjoy ourselves." Moved by the jinn's words, Ali accepted without hesitation. They ventured out of the village and headed toward the lush forests. Deep in the woods, Bombareh Torro moved gracefully through the trees, leading Ali along the way. However, suddenly, Bombareh Torro began to grow, towering until his head touched the sky. Ali was filled with terror as he realized he had fallen into the jinn's trap. He recalled his mother's words, "If you encounter a mythical being, simply express what you desire." Chapter 3: Trapped by the Jinn. Bombareh Torro carried Ali on his shoulders, swiftly advancing through the forest. Ali, terrified, shouted, "Bombareh Torro, what are you doing?" But the jinn merely laughed and continued on. Ali felt as though he was on the brink of being lost forever. In that moment, Ali remembered a phrase he had heard from an old villager: "To escape a jinn, you must ask for a large needle and a saltstone." With all his strength, he shouted, "Sizen Jalid as Iranian." Chapter 4: Rescue and Escape. Suddenly, Bombareh Torro began to shrink, dwindling down to the size of a small mouse. Now, Ali could easily hold him in his hand. In a tiny voice, Bombareh Torro pleaded, "Please don't be afraid. I only wanted to be your friend." Realizing the power of words and his own will, Ali replied, "You who deceived me shall not come near me again." With that, Bombareh Torro fled into the depths of the forest. Chapter 5: Return Home. Ali returned home, reflecting that he would never again allow himself to be deceived. He thought of Sarah and decided to confide in her. After a few days, he met with Sarah and shared his tale. Sarah listened intently to Ali's story, recognizing that it was not only about Bombareh Torro but also about the power of love and trust. Together, they vowed never to be apart and to always support one another. Chapter 6: A Lasting Legend. From that night onward, Ali and Sarah lived together, recounting many tales of Bombareh Torro to their children. The children listened with wide-eyed wonder, and each time they heard the story, they drifted off to sleep with a mix of fear and excitement. Over time, these tales became legends passed down through generations, reminding everyone to be cautious of deception and tricksters. Ali and Sarah, through their love and friendship, succeeded in instilling the values of compassion and honesty in the hearts of future generations. Final chapter: Life Lessons. Years passed, and Ali and Sarah grew old together. They lived alongside their children and grandchildren, always believing that love and honesty were the greatest powers in life. Whenever they gazed at the dark, cold night sky, they remembered the story of Bombareh Torro and the strength of words. Thus, Bombareh Torro not only became a legend but also remained in the hearts of the people of Desful, a being who, in the darkness of the night, seeking friendship, ultimately fell victim to the might of words and human will. This story served as a reminder to never trust appearances and to always rely on love and honesty in life. The end.